walk vector. All right, Dan. Dan wasn't bad. Look at Dan. Dan was helping you out there. So I'm gonna hook up Dakota. He abbreviated R. R off exit. He still got it pretty close. He got R off exit convenience. R off exit convenience parking lot across beige building. Second floor door on R. So if I read this parking lot across beige building, I'd look for the parking lot across the beige building, and I'd walk in the opposite direction of where the building actually was. So what's the lesson we just learned about directions?
Slowly.
Everybody, 1, 2, 3. Slowly as death. By the way, do you guys need these? Do you want these for posterity? Okay, good. It's like beautiful training. Okay, one more time, by the way. Give Dakota a big round of applause. Good stuff. So when it comes to slowly, what you guys need to do is really go slowly. And what you're going to have a tendency to do is you're going to have a tendency to avoid silence. Because if your caller's like, okay, you're going to want to jump right in. Versus, okay, and then you just stop. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. In fact, let me give you directions, because this is how some people give directions. I'm going to emphasize the point again. All right, this is how some people give directions. Go ahead and grab another piece of scrap paper. I won't make you rip this out. Okay. Dakota, you did such a nice job. Do you want to be the okay person? I'm going to give you directions, and then you just, okay, I got it. You want to do that? Is that cool? Okay. All right, I'm going to give her directions, and I want you to watch the technique that I use to really slow myself down. I'll be interested to see if any of you can catch it. Are you ready? Okay, so Dakota, are you coming from 295 or 95?
295.
Okay, cool. You're not that far. It's real easy to get here. It's very simple, okay? What you're going to do, take exit 6A, Route 6 East. I want you guys to write this down so you can see how I do this, yeah. I know how to read. Sorry, I wasn't very good directions in that. So after you take exit 6A, Route 6 East, Killingly Street exit.
Okay.
After you take the Killingly Street exit, right off the exit.
Okay.
After you take a right off the exit, right at the Citgo gas station onto Hartford Avenue.
Okay.
Got that one?
Yep.
Right at the Citgo gas station onto Hartford Avenue. Okay, after you go right at the Citgo gas station, 500 feet on the left, Sunny Hill Farm convenience store.
Okay.
So after the 500 feet on the left, you'll see the Sunny Hill Farm convenience store. Parking lot is across the street from the store.
Okay.
Parking lot's right across the street from the store. And after you park in that lot, walk to the front of the beige building to get to the other side. Walk to the front of the beige building to get to the other side.
All right.
Got that?
Mm-hmm.
So after you walk to the front of the beige building, and you're on the other side, vector sign above the entrance. Second floor, door on right.
Alrighty.
Got that with the vector sign there?
Yep, I do.
Okay. Go ahead and read those back to me, Dakota, so I can make sure I didn't get you lost.
You want me to read them?
Sure.
Okay. Route 6 East, exit 6A.
Mm-hmm.
Take the Killingly Street exit,
Mm-hmm.
then take a right off the exit.
You got it.
Take a right at Citgo. Then 500 feet on the left is the Sunny Hill Farms convenience store.
Okay.
Then there should be a parking lot across the street from the store.
You got it?
Park in it. Walk to the front of the beige building to get to the other side, and you should see a vector sign above the door, second floor, door on the right.
You got it. Just so you know, if you don't see the Citgo gas station right away too, you'll also see a sign that says Hartford Avenue. So I'm sure you won't miss it. We are really, really, really easy to find. Okay? Thank you so much. All right, so a couple things. One, did you notice how I, again, didn't add words, didn't speak in total sentences? Very skeleton directions, very, very, very simple. Did you guys notice that? Yes or yes?
Yes.
Okay. The other thing, did any of you catch the technique I used to kind of make it longer? What, Aisha, what did I do?
You repeated what you said before, you kept calling out.
Did you catch that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I call that, and I've never heard anybody call it this before, but this is what I call it. I call that the hangover direction. And why I call it that is because they're like, okay, and they're still writing. And so what I want to do is I want to buy time. And how I buy time is I just repeat the direction, and I usually throw an after in there. So I'm like, after you do 500 feet on the right, and I'll say it real slow too to really drag it out, and then I give them the new direction. All right, I call that the hangover because it's like you're still focusing on the last one, you're kind of hungover while you are doing the next one. And I have no idea what that means, but anyway. So here's what I'd like to do. Any questions about that? I know it's crazy that we're spending like 5 hours on how to read a piece of paper for directions, but I'm telling you right now, you guys are going to be there are going to be so many offices that have troubles with their show percentage, and they're not even going to know why. It's because of something simple like not being able to get directions to people. So here's what we're going to do, okay? You guys got partners, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right? I want to role play this, and I'm not going to have you do the full role play yet because there's still other things I need to teach you. All right? I want you to definitely stand up for this and go. Actually, have one of you stand, all right, and one person sit, so one person can write. And I want you to do the exact drill that I just gave you. You'll go very, very slowly, and you're going to do the hangover directions. Now, I don't want the person to look at what you're writing down until you're done, because you got to be able to see what a good job you did or didn't do. Can you guys do that? All right, pretty simple, right? So it's just practice with these directions. And then afterwards, I'm going to have you guys switch, okay? And if you think you're really awesome at this, all right, if you want to have to do a 295-95, if you want to try to be a stud and do a URI or from a RIC, because those are a little bit longer, then you can do that, all right, with your partner. So any questions on this? You guys ready to role play? All right, please stand up. All right, rock and roll, whoever's going first.
I'll go first.
And begin.